Have you ever wondered what questions you should ask or what things you should be looking for when trying to find a photographer? Well, this is G7 Productions. I'm your photographer, and I have the answers to these things. Let's get into it. Number one, you want to find a photographer who has a skill set for the particular type of work you're trying to hire him to do. If he is a portrait photographer, he may not know anything about real estate photography. If he is a real estate photographer, he might not know a thing about how to shoot your wedding correctly. If he is a backyard photographer, he might not know a thing about any of the above. What you want to find is someone who has the right skill set to handle the job that you want done. Number two, make sure he is a professional, or at least the professional enough to do what you want him to do. I always suggest that you have a pre-consultation or even a meeting with the photographer you're trying to hire before your event or before your portrait setting. This way you get to know him and how he conducts himself. Number three, check out his history. And you can do this by either references or asking him a few simple questions. How long have you been doing this? How did you start this particular type of photography? What makes you qualified to shoot my event or handle the job that I want you to do? Number four, his equipment. Now, I'm not downing anybody who's just starting in photography, but if he doesn't have the right equipment for the job, then you definitely don't want him to shoot your event or even do your portrait setting. Number five, last but not least, make sure he is the right fit. I've had countless of clients contact me to do a job, be it their wedding or be it a portrait setting, and the first thing they ask is, how much do I charge? And that's fine. But if I give them a number that they're not comfortable with, they move on before they can actually find out what type of photographer I am, or what makes me special about the type of photography I do. You want a photographer that is going to have the right fit. Maybe he's too laid back, or maybe he jokes around too much. These things can be a problem when you're trying to get your job done. Follow these things, and it'll make your photography session a lot better. I'm Darwin. I'm your photographer. This is G7 Productions.